What's going on, you guys? Let me ask you something real quick. Are you an alpha male or are you simply a beta? Because last I checked, when I woke up this morning, I was beta as fuck. I was so beta, in fact, that you might as well have just called me a disappointment. Maybe you decided you no longer want to be a beta. Maybe you're tired of being a bottom tier bitch and you decided that it's time to grow up. It's time to be an alpha male. Well, congrats. Because I found the perfect person for you. You see, I decided to open up TikTok one day. Just fucking, why not? Sometimes you just have to put yourself through some sort of torture, right? Just to grow a little bit as a person. That's what TikTok is really there for. And I happened to come across this page called FITXFEARLESS. And man, oh man, do I got some juicy shit to show y'all. So here's this page. Just lots of juicy advice for any male out there who's looking to be a better person, you know? Why don't we go ahead and just check out some of his content right away and just let's just get into it, because this is some good, high quality. I hope you have a notepad, because today you're gonna learn. You are going to learn. Unfortunately, you're gonna learn some stuff.
Here's why you should stop going to the club. Guys, the club, in my opinion, is the biggest time dump ever created. It is literally a place where poor people go to frequent to escape from their sad, uneventful lives.
Okay, no way did you say not to go to the club and show LeBron James in the first clip, talking about how it's where poor people go to frequent when they're trying to escape their uneventful lives. Way to just absolutely shit on whatever you're just preaching by throwing in LeBron James in the very first clip of this advice, right? Like, how are you going to preach not going to the club, then show one of the most successful people on the planet clubbing? It's almost as if he doesn't even know who LeBron James is. Guys, the club is the biggest time dump ever. I mean, just look at this imbecile partying and shit. Here's an idea. Hit the fucking gym, buddy. Why don't you, I don't know, go get successful. Start a fucking business, moron. You dumbass, you absolute idiot. I don't know, man. I feel like we should celebrate the good times in life, right? You're making it feel like no one is ever allowed to have fun in life. The club I see as like a space where you go to celebrate an accomplishment, right? You don't have to necessarily not go to the club just to be successful. I mean, you should take the time to celebrate yourself and celebrate life by going to the club with friends and just hanging out, man. There's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, hey, what do I know, man? I'm not really successful, right?
And then when it comes to time and energy, you need to be working your butt off to be more successful as a man. You shouldn't have time to go to the club. You should be focused on working every single day to get yourself ahead so you can have a better life.
Yeah, you're right, man. From the second I wake up to the second I go to bed, I don't have time to club. Fuck, bro, I'm literally working in my sleep. It's so bad that the doctors can't figure out why my brain is aging faster than my peers, to the point where it just feels like my brain's rotting away and I have insomnia and like really bad depression and anxiety. It's like, what do I do? But there's one thing that I can't do, and that's give up on the grind, baby.
Here are signs that you are a feminine man. Number one, you let people boss you around. You're a man that is okay with going to work, listening to a boss, being told what to do, saying yes sir, and not working on something on the side. It does not mean that you can't work a job or a job is bad, but you want to be your own boss. If you don't want to be your own boss, chances are you're very feminine.
If you don't want to be your own boss, chances are you're feminine. You're not just gonna say that and be allowed to get away with it, right? I don't even know what to... I mean... Why don't you be a man and be a boss? Don't want to be a boss? You must be feminine as hell, you fucking bitch.
Number two, you're very indecisive. When you're with your girl, you ask her where you guys should go. Women love decisive men. This is how things are gonna be. You come along, come look pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That kind of sounds controlling. This is what you're gonna wear. We're going here at this time. When we leave the car, I want both your hands on my ass cheeks. Don't ask why. When we get to the restaurant, let me do the talking. Nobody wants to hear you speak. They only listen to the boss. And last I checked, you can't be the boss.
Number three, you are overly emotional. It is not alpha to scream and yell at women. It's not alpha to put your hands on a girl. Being a real man is a man that can control how he feels. Emotional men are very, very feminine. Stop being so overly emotional.
Being emotional equals being a woman. Got it. Man, this is some high quality stuff, man. I hope you're taking notes, because I sure as hell am. Yeah, we're men, man. We don't show emotion. We don't. That's not manly. We just bottle it deep inside until we just can't take it anymore. Oh man, that is terrible advice. Terrible advice. And it's sad because based on the comments, it seems as if it's mostly men following this dude. I guess for guidance, I don't know. For what I've seen, it looks like it's a bunch of teenagers that like follow this guy, like, you know, high schoolers and people that are trying to figure out, I guess, how to get girls, you know. I mean, I'll admit, when I was young, I would look up videos about how to get girls. I want to be smoother with the ladies, but I just don't think that this is the proper route, and unfortunately, there's not really much I can do about it except for speak about the guy. But you know, is it really gonna make a difference? Who knows? In all seriousness, men should be more emotional. We should allow ourselves to express our feelings because we don't talk enough. We're taught to just suck it up, but the truth is, man, you just gotta let it out. And speaking about it is easier than bottling up. Trust me. This guy is pathetic. This guy is truly a piece of shit. It's weird because I looked up this guy on YouTube and no one's really made any videos about him. So I don't know, maybe this video will garner some views and we could get this guy off the internet because he's giving away terrible advice. So far, it's been some dog shit advice. Let's keep going. Let's strap in. We're not done yet, man.
These are 3 weird things that only alpha males do. Number 1, get a manicure and pedicure every single week. Guys, your hands get really dirty really fast. Especially if you're a guy who works out, your hands are gonna get filthy.
I'm all for manicures and pedicures, right? I mean, I admittedly bite my nails. I've been trying my best to not do so. But you know, maybe you do have to take care of your fingernails and your toenails every now and then. I don't know about every week. That just seems like a little bit of a hassle, you know? But like hygiene, yeah, that's okay. Fair. Hey, we'll give him a point for that. Way to go, man. That's actual advice that I feel like maybe you should be considered. It's not really that important, but I feel like maybe you should do that, but it's not necessary, you know?
Number 2, alpha males never go 50-50. We don't split bills with women. We only deal with women that we actually like being around, so we don't mind covering the tab.
Okay, the 50-50 thing is, I don't know about that. I feel like if you find yourself caught up with somebody who always wants you to pay the bill, you know, like a relationship should be, it's a team. You guys should be a team. So there's no need to have the male always pay for, let me stop saying male. I'm starting to sound like this guy a little bit. And if that's the case, then I have to delete my channel. You don't necessarily have to always go 50-50. Maybe if you want to treat her to dinner, go for it. But bro, quit your yapping, man. Let people work relationships out the way they want to work it out. Just have coordination with your partner. Figure out, okay, I'm paying for this, you pay for that. When we go out to eat, it's 50-50. Just because you make a lot of money doesn't mean you got to pay for everything. If she wants you paying for everything, then you know.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Why don't you go down on girls?
I don't go down on girls because I think the majority of the reason why men go down on women is to please his girl. And I don't think that your main purpose in a relationship is to necessarily try to please a woman, but to get her to respect you.
I don't go down on women because I don't want to come off as disrespectful. It's not about pleasing her. Okay, because I do that plenty, trust me. I just don't know how to, I mean, I just want to be respectful. Also, it tastes gross. Bro, he actually never even gave us a reason why. He actually tried to he kind of avoided the question entirely. He was like, I don't go down on women because, well, I find it disrespectful, like when guys do this. Okay, you didn't answer why you don't do it. If I'm being honest, bro, that shit stank.
Here's why only poor people work 40 hours a week. If you're working anything under 60 to 80 hours a week, you're just kidding yourself. The price of living is increasing. The modern day human being right now can barely afford an apartment. He needs roommates to be able to survive. Can't afford groceries. Can't even buy stuff that you like, and you're living paycheck to paycheck. The solution is to work more. Work more until you have skill sets that leverage your time to make you more money. Or else, keep complaining. Most of the world is living paycheck to paycheck. Most of the world needs roommates. You can't even bring a damn girl over because you gotta let your roommate know you bringing a girl. It's sad and pathetic. Go make some money. Go work more. Go get another job. Go supplement yourself with another income so you can be able to eventually replace your job so you can live comfortably.
This guy just makes it seem like living life is all about working. It's all about Work, manicures and pedicures. More work, no clubbing, and no eating box. Oh man, bro. You know, if I was working 60 to 80 hours a week, I would want to die. That's just not, you don't get to enjoy life, man. You spend so much time working for what? Making money? What are you gonna do with all that money, bro, if you're working all the time? And I feel like he's targeting specifically like college aged, maybe a little bit younger kids that, yeah, I mean, they're gonna be living with roommates to start out, but let them work their way through life. Let them go to school, you know, have a part-time job, work in that. Sometimes you have to make the bare minimum just so you allow yourself that freedom and that time to study up and learn and do what you really want to do in life. But this guy is saying, no, work 60 to 80 hours a week doing whatever shit job you have and then save up that money so you can go out and you know, enjoy life. Like, I don't know, man. It's not all about the money. It's about enjoying your life. And if you're working 40 hours a week and spending the rest of your time doing what you want to do, then that's all you need. Ain't nothing else to it. Anyways, that's about it for this guy. I hope you learned something today. I hope you learned how to be a better man. I hope you learned how to not be a feminine man. I hope you learned that clubbing is a joke and that you shouldn't be emotional. There's no reason why you should ever be emotional. Ever. Work your ass off so that you can enjoy life. Make sure you get your manicures and pedicures, and please don't ever put your mouth near that box, because I don't know how you do that. Anyways, to the next one. Subscribe, hit the like button, and don't be like this guy. Deuces.